Sri Lanka is currently caught in the middle of a row with China, which involves a shipment of fertilizers from Beijing. And in the latest, Sri Lanka has reiterated that the organic fertilizer on board the Chinese ship will not be allowed to unload. In fact, according to Colombo, there is no permission for the shipment to be unloaded. Meanwhile, the Department of Agriculture has emphasized that there are no plans to retest the organic fertilizer samples. China has shipped its toxic fertilizers despite Sri Lanka's open denial to accept it. Earlier, Colombo had rejected the 20,000 metric tons of fertilizer from a Chinese company, saying that it will not allow the ship to dock on its ports. They have even denied to pay for it unless the shipment was replaced. But China has thrown its weight behind the biotech group, the Qingdao Seawind Biotech Group. It's a leading producer of seaweed-based organic fertilizer and has asked for a retest. China has alleged that the lab used to test the fertilizer samples was not accredited and therefore not trustworthy. Sri Lanka has been on a rather ambitious quest to become the world's first organic farming nation. But China's counterfeit culture put a sudden stop to the island country's pursuit. And Sri Lanka then turned to the best option that it had, and that's India. New Delhi delivered the first consignment of over 3 million litres of high-quality nano-nitrogen liquid fertilizer. And our correspondent, Dasuni Athoda, has been tracking all those developments. She has sent us this report from Colombo with the latest. Take a look.
In your latest from the whereabouts of the Hippo Spirit vessel, which is carrying the contaminated consignment of organic fertilizer from China. According to shipping websites, the vessel appears to be 61 nautical miles off the coast of Valigama here in Sri Lanka, which also means that this vessel has now entered officially the seas of Sri Lanka, despite strong warnings that were issued by the ports here in the country to prevent its arrival into the Sea of Sri Lanka. Now, the Sri Lankan government's stance of not retesting the contaminated consignment of fertilizer remains unchanged, as this consignment was tested twice here in the country, out of which on both times the consignment appeared to be contaminated with harmful bacteria. Also in this backdrop, speaking at the Climate Change Conference in Scotland, Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa at the World Leaders Summit reiterated on Sri Lanka's importance of moving from chemical to organic fertilizer in order to reduce health risks such as chronic kidney diseases, which is highly prevalent across Sri Lanka's farming community. That's it for today. Reporting for WION World is One, I'm Dasuni Athoda.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.